Let's start it over. You see he's brushing your hair? Yes, 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 I'm brushing my hair. Let's come on with it. Hey, oh, everybody. I can still move for 56. Barbie, I don't know. Maybe we'll feel it here in a minute. All right, we're starting to get some. Rica. Yes, that's it. Let this play a minute. We'll try to get a couple of more on here. Can I stay on? We'll go. Let's go. I'm hoping everybody swaps over. Yes, it is. Yep, that was the Young Americans. That's the correct address, Barbie. That is correct. If you want to donate, and if you're coming back, 1992 Northwest Bascom Norris Drive, Lake City, Florida, 32055, New Millennium, in care of David Rodgers. And I will be able to get that donation, and I will be able to go and get some of these toys, whatever it is, and we'll be able to help these families out. 2 single moms, 3 kids apiece. And I tell you, this is a rough time for things like that to happen. This is on the spot with Mr. Friday Night David Rodgers. I was on your other video, has 57 views already. Well, yeah. But that's because it was on my personal page, Barbie. But you know, we shared this with everybody. So I'm hoping some people come on and hit on the spot. It should be hitting everybody. I know in Mississippi it's 6-ish something, but that's okay. We're going to get those people back just as soon as we can. But anyway, want to be able to help these families out. And God bless all you guys. This is what this show's about. It's about paying it forward. Want to thank Barbie Crawford for helping me out producing this show. Can't do it without her. I'm not very smart when it comes to this Facebook stuff. So I tell you what, you know, you got to have, and you got to surround yourself with people that know these kind of things. But God bless you guys. And like I said, Barbie, I love you. You know, we're going to make all this thing work out. So, yeah, the other page, you know, we may have needed to stay there, but that's all right. Hey, we going to get them. We're going to get them hooked over here. This is where we should have started from, and you're right. We've been on, what, exactly about 21 minutes, and most of it was music. Sean McGinnis, what's going on, buddy? We were just talking about helping a couple of families over here. We will get you out there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, share it wherever you need to. Bring them on, whatever we need to do. Talking about helping a couple of families out here, Sean, in the Stark area. And I've got 2 single moms with 3 kids apiece. Thank you very much. that Barbie's just shared it to my personal page. That's awesome. So, you know, anything that can, if you want to donate a little money, you know, Sean, we're doing that Christmas Dream Machine over at our work, and that helps out the Lake City people over there. Billy's got a great organization. It's called the Christmas Dream Machine. We're going to name something as a, yeah. Hey, let me tell you something, Sean. Pimping ain't easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just take it from the master himself. Get out of here, man. No. Hey, we're trying to do Christmas. We see the Christmas tree back there. Trying to do some Christmas stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we're trying to help a couple of moms out. Barbie, we'll keep going over this as the show goes on. I wonder if Billy Raybird's on. He may be at the basketball game. Yeah. Boy, you ain't kidding. No, it's not. Rob said no. Rob, you know, Rob's a master at this. I'm going to have to take some notes from Rob. There you go. Yes, you're right, Rob. The problem is, Rob, I never made any money out of it. How about that? You know that? I must have been a horrible pimp. Good grief. Oh, no. You know what they thought? They thought I was one of the pimps. Gladys Knight and the Pips, not pimp. My gosh. Are you kidding me? So, but anyway, glad that y'all can be on. Hey, I absolutely love each and every one of you. It's a Christmas spirit. It's Christmas time. This show is on the spot with myself, Mr. Friday Night, David Rodgers. For people that doesn't know me or just coming on and going, man, who's this guy? Well, I'm just an old ordinary J. Mark Franklin. Stay tuned, brother. Please stick around with us. This is a great show, entertaining. Hey, I'm out here to be with you, to help you guys out. We're helping each other out, paying it forward. We're known as the American Party. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We got a little thing going on where we're going to make us some t-shirts. And this is the American Party where we put America first. But anyway, we'll get into that here in just a few minutes. But right now, I just want to tell y'all that we're in the Christmas holiday spirits, you know, and it's supposed to be a jollible and holly and jolly time. But, you know, for some people it isn't. For those people, I want us to say a prayer, and I want us to keep them in our thoughts as they go through this holiday season. And it's not so jollible for them. Whatever may be ailing them. They may have lost a loved one. They may be fighting a, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I'm going to get your shirt, Sean. I know you asked me about that American, yeah, we're gonna make those. You know, PTSD, any kind of disorders, eating disorders, anxiety disorders, whatever. People are going through a lot of different things. Hey, just myself yesterday, man, the doctor said, man, that leg is swole that you just got operated on that torn meniscus. And I'm like, oh, doc, man, don't scare me like. He said, man, I think there's a blood clot there. Oh, my God. No, don't scare me like that, doc. So anyway, went over to Shan's over here. They ran an ultrasound. There was nothing there. So thank God. God is good. Amen. Prayer is good. So I'm here, excited, ready to roll. This is my outlet from work and from other things. I love doing this because you know why? I love people. At the end of the day, people are my deal. I feel like I should have been a psychologist or a psychiatrist or detective something. I like helping people, but I like doing it from this area here. This is my humble abode right here. Got little computers and stuff going on. Barbie, everybody that's on here, Rob, everybody that stays tuned with us is the same way. Look, man, we don't care if you're black, green, white, blue, purple, orange. A Martian, I do care, because Martians are smarter than me. When they're smarter than me, Sean and Rob, and man, we can't have Martians. But hey, they go to the back of the line. But anyway, we want to help everybody. We want to put our arm around somebody and say, hey, we love you. You love us. That's what we want to do. We want to change it a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. We keep listeners coming. And I'm telling you, when I first went onto my page and I said, hey, we're from coast to coast. I ain't lying to you. Jacksonville, Florida, to Starr, Florida, to Laurie, Florida, all the way up the coast, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Augusta, Maine, Jackman, Maine, all the way across to Illinois, Indiana, the Midwest, Chicago, all the way across to Helena, Montana, Bismarck, North Dakota, Fargo, South Dakota. We've had hits from there. We've had hits from Lincoln, Nebraska. We've had hits from Nashville, Tennessee, all the way over to San Francisco, Fisherman's Wharf, all the way up to Olympia, Washington, back down through Phoenix, Arizona, all the way across New Mexico into the great state of Texas. We had a hit from Odessa, Texas one time. I'm telling you, coast to coast, nationwide. That's what we are. I'm going to play that song by ZZ Top one day. We're nationwide. That's what we want to be. And actually, Barbie, we're worldwide. One of my buddies, Navy buddies, he was over in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, doing a little tour over there. They're doing some patrols over there, making sure everything is still calm. And he hit it from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Heck, man, I didn't even know that until he told me on a phone call and through a messenger. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. My gosh, man, that's 10 hours difference over there. Yeah, well, I went over there. I did a little thing. We'll talk about that later on. But we're worldwide, nationwide, and that's what we're about. I tell you what, hey, we love each and every one of you. And I want to wish you, from the bottom of my heart, we ain't going nowhere yet, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's from myself, the Rodgers household, Barbie, everybody that's on here that helps out. We want to wish you that as well. So, going into that, and we'll get back to this Christmas thing. I was hoping some more people were on. Barbie, I can't tell. I'm looking at 2 live right there. I mean, I don't know if that's a true number or not, because some people may be saying, David, I don't want to be seen. Hey, geez, I don't, who's that on there? So, I'm not sure. Is that a true number? I don't know. But anyway, we know that we've shared it, and we're live, and on the spot is here. So any comments that you have, man, hey, this is your show. This is all about you. We want you to tell me what you want to talk about. Anything. It could be anything. Do you want to talk about what's going on in our government? Do you want to talk about what's going on locally here in Bradford County? I know you had more on your personal page. Yeah, I'm wondering too, Barbie. I'm wondering if just something ain't crossing. You know what I'm saying? But we need it to come from on the spot. We really do. I'm wondering if we missed a little deal there. Believe me, mental health disorders are no joke, and also for physical health, it takes a village. Yes, I agree with that. And Kenna, I'm glad you're still on there, because was you able to go back and listen to the show last week? I know you wasn't there live. I don't think. I didn't see you anyway. Was you able to go back and listen to the show, the first show that we did? Just let me know. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just wondering what's going on. Yeah, we were upwards of 2025 on my personal page. I just don't know. Showed up when you were on the personal page. I had to share and pull this up after just saying, yeah, okay. Did you see that, Barbie, what Sean just said? So, I don't know if there's a mix-over and the crossover or whatever, but, like I said, I see 3 now that's live there, but, again, there was a lot more on there. Not yet, been struggling. Okay, yes, I figured you were. Let me go and say what I said about you, and before you listen to that show. So, we got onto the subject about this time of year, people having personal issues, personal problems, disorders of whatever kind, PTSD, depression, anxiety, things like that. Yes, that means he probably hasn't liked. Yes. Sean, she's asking you, have you went onto the On The Spot page and liked it? And that's probably what I need to be saying here. You have to go onto that page, go down, I think it's the middle way, Barbie, and you have to like it to be able to get notifications and things like that. But anyway, I'm glad you pulled over, Sean. Thank you very much. Kenna? Okay, yes. So he said he did, Barbie. So I'm not sure what was going on there. But anyway, Kenna, so we talked about depressions and things like that. And I hope you don't get mad with me, but I used you as an example about being honest about what you have, about what you were saying, that, we told you we were always open. If you needed to talk to anybody, if you're not getting, maybe your therapist or whoever you're going to is not giving you the answers, you just want to reach out and talk to one of us just on a personal level, just to bend an ear for. Hey, we're right here for you. There's no doubt about it. And I said that. And I put your things out there because you had put it out there in a Facebook format. You're very honest about it. Prayers, things like that. And that's what we asked of everybody that was on the show last week for you. And you being from Bradford County, you know, you're one of our own. We love you. We love everybody, but we especially love you. And I know this time of year is a little rough for you. So if you need to talk to any of us, it don't have to be me. It could be any one of our listeners. It could be Barbie. It could be Rob. It could be anybody. Sandy, you know, Mary Ellen, whoever. You just say the word, and we're going to go ahead and open that door up for you. But why? Because we care. And we care about people, and we care about what happens to others. I know I do, especially. And I love you, Kenna. And you know, if you ever want to talk, hey, you just private message me right here, and we can do all the talking you want, man. Hey, I'll bend my ear as far as it'll go. That's for sure. So, again, I was hoping that you was on last week, but it was on my heart to put you out there. So, yeah, Rob's a good listener too. There's several of them. Mitchell Gunner is usually a good listener. Tom Bailey that comes on here and stuff. So we want you to make sure that you ask whoever you want on help. So she doesn't know me, but I'm happy to listen. Absolutely. You know, hey, but we know each other from here. That's the good thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we look at each other and we can help each other out from right here. You don't have to know each other. Hey, man, you know, my face is what you see. My gosh, and especially, look at this face, man. Good night. I'll tell you what, man. Rob ugliness can't come this good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what somebody told me, Rob? Somebody said I had the prettiest face on radio. Isn't that crazy? My goodness. The prettiest face on radio. No, I didn't. Just letting you know. Facebook is weird sometimes with the mark. Yeah, sometimes it is. But, you know, we did a show. Sean, you've been on it, in my opinion. And we didn't have issues like that. We didn't have issues like that with that as far as that goes. But, you know, it could be something. Me and Barbie's going to work on it, though. Because next week, I know that I'm probably not going to get a whole bunch of lists because people's going to be traveling or with their family. But the next edition of this is actually on Christmas Day. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the show. Even if I have two people, I'm going to do the show. Why? Because if you do something, if you say you're going to do it, you need to do it. You got to have continuity. Continuity is the big player. If you just go, hey, yeah, I'll do it this week. Nah, maybe I'll do it in a couple of weeks. Guess what you're going to get? A big zero on a listening audience. Nobody's going to want to participate. Nobody's going to do anything. When you put yourself out there, and your word out there, your word is your bond. So you got to make sure that you do it. I will tell you, or Barbie will tell you, if I can't do it, or somebody can't do it, I'm going to tell you right now, we'll let you know. I'm just not going to pick any kind of little random thing. It's going to be a good reason why I'm not able to do the show. Yeah, Rob, I bet you are. Yeah, so, yeah, you've heard that too, didn't you? Yeah, Mr. Friday Night, man, I tell you what, he's a good-looking guy, man, on radio. Yeah, how's that pimping going for you, by the way? Yeah, okay, yeah. Let me write that down. $0 for you. Okay, yeah, there you go. But anyway, so going on to that, yeah, it's Christmas season. A lot of people hurting. Hey, if you know somebody that wants, hey, Zach, what's going on, buddy? Hey, love you, man. Hey, we're going to talk about that golf trip we're going to do. Maybe, hey, maybe we'll do it on the spot from Myrtle Beach when we go out there on our little golf thing. How about that? That'll be awesome. Barbie said, yeah, man, from Myrtle Beach, do it right there on the beach. Well, as long as I can do it during the daytime and it's in the summer. Yeah, you know why I want to do that, don't you, Rob? There's bikinis walking everywhere. No, man, I'm a married guy, man. I can't be doing that mess. Zach, man, don't be telling on me like that. But anyway, so, yeah, you know, look, man, we just want to have fun. We want to have a good time. We want people to come on here and listen and to put their opinion out there. We can talk about anything that you want. Like I said, if you want to talk local stuff, we can talk local government. I'm trying to get the sheriff to come on. I was hoping he'd be on here with us tonight. Sheriff Gordon Smith. Everybody knows, at least from this area, Lake City area. Thanks, Sean. There you go, Barbie. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we were trying to get him on tonight. Had a little busy. Man, he's going to parties and things like that. Every time I open up Facebook, the sheriff and his lovely wife, Miss Stephanie Smith, are going to some kind of party. And, man, I'm never invited. So, but anyway, absolutely, like I said, love each and every one of you guys. Ken, if you're still on here, I'd like to know what you thought about what I said for you. You know, it's one of those things that was a touchy subject for me, and I wanted to make sure that you were okay with that and that I did not overstep any bounds or boundaries with you. So I wish you would at least respond for me on that, and that would be awesome. So let's get into a little bit of sports. So anybody that lives in the state of Florida, I know we don't have many probably Mississippi listeners or whatever on here. I wish that Billy Rayburg was on here. I may have to redo this, Barbie. But anyway, the FHSAA reorganized all the schools in the state of Florida and every region and reclassified everybody, let's just say. So when they reclassified everybody, it made some changes in regions and where, you know, like we were in Class 4A last year, Region 2. Now we're in Class 4A, Region 1. And there's been some movements and some shifts. And I wanted to give you numbers because Billy Rayburg asked me about the number criteria. And he asked me, he said, David, how far are we from going from 4A to 3A? Because Reigns, the big boy, who's won this back-to-back, by the way, the Class 4A state title, man, they're the big players. They're the big fish in this thing. Well, they actually got moved to 5A. Guess what? They didn't do us no favors. Guess who they moved into our region, into our play? I will even be more open. Last week was the anniversary of my accident, and I was questioning why God... I wish I could see that a little more here. Let me see if I can... I can't open it anymore, but I think I know where you're going with that. Yeah, a lot of people do that, Kenna. I know some other people that's going through the same thing. If God is, and I don't want to get on religion too much, if God is who he says he is, why does he let these things happen? I've heard that question many a times brought to me. I really don't know the answer to that, except that we all know if you believe in Jesus Christ and the Trinity, the God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and you know that Satan rules this world right now, and Satan's power on this world is very strong, and it's imminent, with what's going on, the school shootings, the club shootings, the things that are going on, that the church shootings, those kind of things that are going on that doesn't normally go on in other times. When I was growing up, in the 70s, my gosh, I just gave my age away, but I've told you that before. And when I was growing up in the 70s, my mom used to send me to go play, and we would get a bunch of guys, a bunch of girls. We'd go to the softball field over there, a baseball field. We'd play baseball all day long. Man, we didn't have to worry about no Ted Bundys of the world and Jeffrey Dahmers and people shooting places up and people shooting churches up. It wasn't that prevalent back then. It happened, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is today. Things have changed from that time era into this time era. Even from the 50s to the 70s, it's changed. Remember in the 50s? Hey, Leave It to Beaver. Everybody's watched that, right? Hey, the Cleavers. Everybody was the Cleavers, right? Yep, everybody thought they was the Cleavers. How about it, Wally? You gonna hit the beav tonight? You know that kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Leave It to Beaver. So everybody thought that was the deal. Then we went to the 60s and started getting a little bit more radical. You had the hippies. You remember the hippies? I was a hippie, but you remember you had the hippies back then, man, in their VW buses, and they, man. Hey, look here, up in New York, what happened up in Woodstock? Man, everybody was going to Woodstock, smoking that weed, doing that, and they was having a good time. 500,000 people and a few accidents. Why? Because it was a peaceful time. They had the war and stuff. That stuff was going on. You still had your naysayers and things like that. Then you went into the 70s, where the rock and roll era is mainly, kicked over. You had the Rolling Stones, the Eagles, all that. So God-free zones make easy targets. We need to let Christ back into our schools and our businesses. Sean, hey, Barbie, can you put a big heart on that one? Yeah, my boy Lee Henson, what's going on, baby? Stick around. We're talking some good stuff here. So, we translated into the 70s, and that's when I grew up, mainly in the 70s. That's what my teen years were. And like I said, we didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Hey, I'd go to my neighbor's house over there, and my mom said, go get a cup of sugar from the neighbor over there, Mrs. Dye over there. That was her name, Miss Dye. Miss Dye, my mama said, can I get a cup of sugar? She sent the whole bag back. Man, because we didn't have to worry about it. But you know why? When my mom went to the grocery store, she'd grab that bag of sugar and give it right back to her. That's the way that things work. Then you started getting to the 80s and to the 90s where everything started changing. The technical stuff started coming in. The computers were starting to get big. Social media, all the cell phones. Hey, my first cell phone was a big bag cell phone that was about this size. I'm going to tell you what, man. Hey, I had to carry that thing over there, weighed about 54 pounds. Hey, I used to get a workout with it. That's why my arms and shoulders are so big right now. That thing was so heavy. And then we started progressing until we got to this. You know what I'm saying? So, with time progressing, also crime and different things progress. Why? Because people are starting, oh my God, so was mine. Yeah, remember that, Barbie? Man, I thought I was cool too, Hey, I thought I was Magnum P.I. Hey, man, I'll be on that stuff. Hey, I'll be, yep. Hey, what's going on? Everybody looking at you, man. Cool as heck, man. Had an RX-7 too. RX-7 with the sunroof. Man, talking on the phone. Man, I had women galore. Yep. Till I got rid of it, and then, I met my, yes, sir. Dwight, absolutely. Amen, brother. I love each and every one of you for sure. But anyway, so now crime is so prevalent, man. Man, you can't go outside your house. And now the government wants to try to take away your guns. And, I'm segueing into something here. But, the government wants to take away your guns, your weapons. I like to call it weapons because I'm a military guy. They want to take away your weapons. So what, man? What are you going to defend yourself with? A stick? Man, these guys got automatic and semi-automatic weapons. Man, they're going to come shoot yourself up, man. Defend yourself with a stick. Well, I can tell you this. I don't know about anybody else. I know I've talked to a few of you at work, and I know I've talked to a few of you out here. I ain't giving my stuff up. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to do something. I ain't giving my stuff up. That's why right now, we can sit here and protect ourselves. I heard something in New Jersey that, I don't know if y'all read this. The state of New Jersey has passed a law now that if you got a semi-automatic weapon, that the clip, let me see if I can remember. I don't think you can have more than 7 rounds in the clip. If you have more than 7 rounds in the clip and you get caught, it's a felony. So, I'm going to ask this. What about police officers that are off duty? I'm sure they carry Glock 40s, 9s, that's got 14 or 15 in the clip and in the chamber. They better not try anything around here. Locked and loaded. Who said that? Alan said that last week, didn't he? You're right, Rob. Locked and loaded. You got that right. I'm going to tell you, remember I told you about by the Chinese, you're more than welcome to share anything because I'm open, then other will open up. Yes. And that's why I wanted to ask you, Kenneth. Again, I love you, and you're very honest, and that's what I said about you. You were very honest about how you felt and how you were and what your conditions were. And I felt at times that you were maybe looking, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe for a listening ear, another ear to talk to. Man, we're here. We're right here for you. I'm going to tell you right now, if you needed me to come to Ohio this weekend and hang with you, if you said the word, I would. I'll tell you I would. I'd ride up there with you. My family's got, going to visit other family. Criminals don't follow the law. I'm not planning on being their victim. Dwight Allen, that's a good saying. I like that. So, absolutely. Yeah, no, you're not going to plan on being their victim. You know why? Because you're not going to give up your weapon. You're not going to give up your guns. You're not going to give up your pistols. Man, can you imagine, man, 4 or 5 guys coming up here to my house or your house or anybody's house? They're all locked and loaded, and you got a stick, a baseball bat. You know what you're going to be hitting? Bullets that are coming out of that gun and hoping that you hit them all. Man, come on, brother. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. They ain't getting none of our stuff. The Chinese, I'm going to say this again. I love this saying. The Chinese, I heard it. The Chinese prime minister was asked, hey, if you had a chance to invade the U.S., would you do it? He said, nope. Do you know why? Rob, tell him why. You know why, Rob. Go ahead and type it in there. I'm not even going to say it. Tell him why. Tell him why the Chinese prime minister won't come over here and invade the U.S. without, now I'm not talking nuclear weapons. I'm just talking about with their armed forces and their shenanigans of people. Man, do you know they can sit there? I've read this fact. If you line them up all the way across the Red Sea, it's the Red Sea or the Dead Sea, it's one of them. Line them up. They can march people in that sea for 10 years. Man, can you imagine? You're straight. My God, man, overpopulation in China. Jim and Nettie, they got 1 billion plus people. Where in the hell do they house all those people? Man, there's mountains and all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure where they put these people at. Rob, you are exactly right. Because behind every blade of grass, there is 2 guns. And that Chinese prime minister said, nope, I don't want no part of it. That's right, Dwight, you remembered. There is a gun behind every blade of grass. That's right. Rob, and Dwight, there's actually two guns behind every blade of grass. So, yeah, let's make it that. Go ahead and retype that in there for yourself. Yeah. So, you know, man, they got the people over there. They outnumber us 4-1, 5-1, almost 6-7-1. Man, but they don't want to come over here. Man, we go good old country boys over here. Hey, listen to this. How about this? Rob, you know him. Can you, y'all seen the movie Red Dawn, right? Locks are to keep honest people out. Laws are locks. The wicked do not care about locks or laws. Sean, you pretty much hit it right there on the head. You're exactly right. Yep, they don't care. But I want to go to Red Dawn. Everybody's watched Red Dawn, right? You watch the old one, Patrick Swayze and all, and then you watch the new one, right? Absolutely. Hey, invasion, the Cubans, the Russians, everybody came in here, tried to take it all over and everything. Let me give you an example. Sean, we can use Fort White too, but I'm going to use Stark as an example. Can you imagine? Yeah, man, they're parachuting in. Yeah, here comes the Japanese, here comes the Chinese, here comes the North Koreans, here comes whoever else wants to join the party. They're parachuting in to Stark, Florida. Guess what they're going to get? Guess what? Guess what those guys are going to get? Do you think we're going to stand by and let them just parachute in here and take this crap over? You've got to be out of your freaking mind. Man, we ain't letting them take over. Man, we're going to put some bullets in their ass. That's what we're going to do. Right, Rob? We're going to put bullets in their asses and send their asses back in a cardboard box. We ain't sending them back. Not the new one. You got that right. That's why we have to stick together. Yeah, bullet in the ass. Yeah, that's right, Rob. A bullet in the ass. That's what we're going to give them. Man, I'd love for them to do that, Rob. You know that? Hey, let that Red Dawn crap come over here and let them do that, because we are going to put a bullet right square in their ass. I don't care if it's Stark. I don't care if it's Fort White. I don't care if it's Lake City. I don't care if it's Middleburg. I don't care if it's Theresa. I don't care if it's Keystone, Waldo. Man, there's too many country boys around here, man. Hey, we all band together when that kind of crap happens. Hey, we can pick on each other, can't we? Hey, we can pick on each other, because you know why? It's the big brother syndrome. Rob, I can pick on you. Barbie, I can pick on you, the big sister deal. Hey, Sherry, I can pick on you. Ken, I can pick on you. Hey, but don't let nobody else do it. You know why? Because then we all get mad. And then guess what? We fixing to go put a bullet in somebody's ass. That's exactly right. And this is what this show's about. I want people to love each other on this show. I want us to all get along. we're going to create what we call the American Party. The American Party, we started it on the In My Opinion show. I want to carry it over to On the Spot. Yes, bullet between your, hey, yeah, we can let the buzzers have them too. Sherry, you're exactly right. You want to, hey, I like to use the word ass. Hey, put it in their whatever. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look here. If I was just talking earlier on the show and you just joined in, my wife says you're loud, but you're correct. Yes, my voice, Lee, hey, I've got this hollow house here. You know how my voice is, Lee. Man, it's loud, it's boisterous. That's why I like doing the show. Why? Because I can get the point across. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Lee, you done messed me up. Your beautiful wife said I've got a loud voice. My gosh, are you kidding me? But anyway, no, I ain't got a loud voice. Well, you ought to listen to the football games that I do. Man, I ain't loud there either. One of these days, man, I'll have a heart attack. Barbie, I promise you, this is some punch that was left over from this past weekend. I promise it's not Mountain Dew. I promise it's not Sprite. It's punch. I wish I could show it to you. You got to take my word on it. It's punch. But anyway, yeah, my daughter is the weightlifting coach over at the high school. So with a guy named Ping, coaches the football team, and my wife Shelly is also one of the administrators there. They coach the girls' weightlifting team. She had 15 weightlifting girls over here Saturday night. Man, do you think I was here? Oh, no. There ain't no way I was here. My ass hauled ass, and I came back toward the end just because I wanted to eat some food. But man, no. So that's where this is from, Barbie. A little punch. Yeah, okay. Does that mean you ain't believing me? That's a good punch. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Barbie's not believing that. I'm going to show it to her at the end. But anyway, yeah, going on to that. Yeah, man, hey, I wanted to get Gordon on here because I wanted him to talk about, remember we talked about open carry and that kind of thing there? Yeah, I would love to have his opinion on that. We've talked about our opinion. Oh, no. That means you say that every time. I promise you, Barbie. I promise you that is juice. Hey, I wish somebody was here to see it. You wouldn't believe them anyway. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to get Gordon on here, the sheriff of Bradford County. We're going to have him talk a little bit about guns, open carry. We're going to talk to him about what's going on in the community, things like that, what he sees coming up. We ain't giving up shit either in Trumbull County, Ohio. A lot of vets and Marines especially. Yep. You start messing with those guys, hey, they already know how to handle weapons. And, yeah, somebody's going to get their ass kicked up there, too. So, yeah, nah, they can't come in here and do it. The American Party, you know what our saying is on the American Party? We created it. We put America first. That's our motto. We're going to put it on a red shirt. Rob's got a shirt that's got this flag on. A beautiful shirt. I'll have to show you a picture of it one day. Maybe we can post it somewhere. Beautiful shirt. We're going to come up with something. I don't know, a family for something or whatever. And we're going to put that on there. We're going to put on the back, we put America first. And we may put a couple other little sayings on there. And we're going to sell them. I don't know for what. But whatever money we raise, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a kitty, on the spot fund. We're going to bank it. And we're going to go and put as much money as we can throughout the year. So when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas, we'll be able to help other people out. What if what if somebody needed help on our show? Maybe something happened. They got sick and they need help with their rent. Guess what? The American Party shirts that we're going to sell or whatever else that we're going to sell, maybe we can help them out. My daughter has a permit and she's not afraid to shoot you right in the arse. Yep, you got that right. Right in it. Yep, I like that. You can say ass on this show. We won't hold it against you. Why? Because this show, you can say anything. Hey, it's not held against you. Hey, you bring your opinion out here. We love to talk about different things like this. But anyway, so yeah, we want to be able to do that. The American Party, that's what we're going to go with. That's the new party. How do you think back in the day, the Whig Party, the Federalists, even independents now, how do you think that was created? That was created by some people. My sister-in-law on Sports Connection, she can make shirts for her. Hey, I like that, Barbie. Did you see what Lee just put out there. Lee, I work with Lee. Lee's one of our great maintenance guys over there. Me and him get along. We're like brothers. He says his sister-in-law owns Sports Connection there, and she can make those shirts. I wonder what she'd charge. Dwight Allen said, a 2XL for me. I don't want to tell you what size I need there, but anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Lee, we're going to talk about that, and we'll get together on that a little bit more as we come up with the design. We're still coming up with the design of that shirt, but let me tell you what, Lee, you don't think our maintenance guys would love that? I've already heard people say, man, I'm listening to your show, David, what's up with this American Party? This American Party is going to be the next and biggest thing. Like I said, the Whig Party, the Federalist Party, the Independents, anybody that's created a party, it's come because of I'm a fat boy. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'm a fat boy too. Yeah, no, it looks like I got muscle a little bit. Yeah, well, a little bit. I used to work out back in the day. I still do a little bit. Me too, brother. Rob. Hey, is that why pimping ain't easy? That's why pimping ain't easy right there. Yeah, Robert said me too, man. Yeah, you got that right. But anyway, hey, we love the fat boys. That's right. That's right. That's what makes America go around. You know, you hear about these guys, you know, and these nutritionists, Dr. Oz and all these people. Well, you should eat this, you should eat that. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, yep, you probably should. But guess what? This fat boy, he's going to still eat his M&Ms. He's still going to eat his Snickers bars. Man, I got me a big old chocolate, you know, like the chocolate pie cake. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've got one of them in the freezer. I actually ate a piece. That's why I was so, man, ramped up, because I ate a piece right before we came on the show. Man, I'm going to keep eating all that stuff. Man, who's going to... Red meat? Yeah, heck yeah. Steak's my favorite. Man, come on, man. I'm going to keep eating all that stuff. Oh, man, you know, hey, you got that right. Man, I ain't giving up all that stuff. I'm eating what Barbie cooks. Well, you know, what does Barbie cook? And you're going to keep drinking your Mountain Dews? Well, I'll pass. Can I plead the fifth? Can we plead the fifth on this show on that? I'd rather plead the fifth. There we go, Barbie. Barbie, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I'll plead the fifth. So, and this is juice, I'm telling you right now. That's good stuff. But anyway, love my dude. Dwight says he loves his Mountain Dew. No, you cannot. Plead the fifth. All right. Hey, Sherry, you know what? I've got one of those too. I just didn't break into that one. I love that chocolate pie. Man, that's some good stuff, isn't it? Man, it's called On the Spot, Mr. Rodgers. Well, yeah. Well, that's true. But I can still plead the fifth on the spot, couldn't I? Yeah, well, I have to give her up regular. Yeah, country cooking. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that's the best, ain't it, Rob? I bet Barbie cooks roast, and she puts the carrots in there, slices up the onions and all that good stuff. Oh, my God, that's the best stuff, isn't it? Barbie, you don't cook like that, man. You can't even tell me a lie like that. There ain't no way. Do you cook like that? No, she don't cook like that. There ain't no way. But anyway, hey, let me get there. Yummy. You got that right. You got that right, Sherry. Hey, do you got some of that at home right now? You got some of that at home that you can share with us? I should go get mine and show it to you. There's about 3 pieces left because I've had the other 4 already. Yeah, well, anyway. So, you know, we were talking about football, and we're talking about the state of Florida football. Let me take these off for a minute. So, I wish Billy Rayburn was on here. You had me on the spot this week. It's your turn. Yeah, Barbie will put me on that spot each and every time that she can. So, absolutely. That's what I had in the crock pot to take to your house last week. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, well, I guess I missed that, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, so we got 8 classes. Okay, Kim, we got 8 classes of football in the state of Florida. I'm just going to go over with you real quick. Sherry, if you're inviting me, I'll come over if you're going to cut up a piece of that pie. Because I'm going to tell you, right now, my fat stomach could take about a piece. Yes, we did. You got that right, my goodness. Hey, so Region 1 or Class 1A, which is, they call it the rural class now, the state of Florida does. The school population is from 100 to 600. So that's that. You know who's in that, Barbie, that y'all may know? Union County. Union County's in that. They left Madison County in there before Kevin eats it all. Yeah, oh boy, you got that right. You know, I don't know why they left Madison County in there. Man, they're too much of a powerhouse. But anyway, that's who's in that. Class 2 is population of 56 to 376. That's total school population. Hey, Barbie, y'all need to fix me a gift box because these Yankees don't have the right peas. Oh, my goodness. English peas? Is that what you're talking about, Kenny? English peas? Oh, boy. Really? You know what? I know one thing. I don't know. Hey, in Maine, when I was stationed in Maine, Lou, just real quick, and then we'll get back to this. So me and Shelly, we get up there 1989, man. Just got through snowing. We went to the grocery store. We went to eat at a Friendly's restaurant. Man, I was hungry. I was like, give me the eggs scrambled hard. Give me the bacon fried crisp. Give me the wheat toast. And give me some grits. You know what she told me? She said, sir, what? Grits? What's grits? Grits! I mean, grits! That's the good stuff. She goes, oh, okay, sir, I know what you're talking about. You know what they brought me? I'm going to let y'all guess. Do you know what she brought me back? What do you think their grits are up there? Kenny, you know. I love grits, cheese grits, any grits. Yeah, me too. Fish grits, they made fish with grits. But you know what? You know what she brought me back? Take a guess. Anybody take a guess? I'll tell you what. Kenny, you probably know. But if anybody else can guess, grits are great. You got that right. If anybody, I got a, yep, that's the only peas, no white acre. Love me some Friendlies. Yeah, but up there in Maine, I almost didn't, Sherry. You know why? Yvonne Stevens, guess what? I'm going to get you a $10 gift card to somewhere. That's what she brought me. Cream of wheat. What? That ain't grits. Grits, man. I had to show them. They didn't even barely sold them in the store. I had to ask the lady at Publix. No, it wasn't even Publix. It was some other store. She goes, I said, hey, y'all have grits here? Grits? What's that? She pointed me to cream of wheat. Man, that ain't grits. Come on. Give me some grits, man. Cream of wheat. What the heck is that? Yay, Yvonne Stevens. Hey, we're friends on Facebook, right? Just message me somehow where I can get that to you. I'm going to get you a $10 gift card just for coming up with that. How about that? This is a show that we like to do those kind of things on. We're going to start having sponsors too, where I'm going to be able to give away some other things because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to pay it forward and to pass it forward. So, yes, $10, I'm going to get you somewhere, okay? Usually it's hominy, the outside of the grip. Yeah, well, they didn't even bring me that, Sherry, so sorry about your luck there. But anyway, so Class 2A, 56 to 376 is the population. Y'all know the school called Trinity Christian, where they recruit like a big dog? If they've got 376 students, all of them are athletes because they still got them in 2A. What? You've got to be kidding me. No way. There ain't no way. Get out of here. All right, in Class 3A, that's 384 to 749 students. Oh, I'm sorry. Trinity Christian of Jacksonville is in 3A. My bad. I figured they had a lot more students than that. They have plain grits, and they are instant, not even the good bacon or red-eye gravy grits. Is that cream of wheat, too? No sweet tea, Rob. That's un-American. Oh! Yvonne Stevens, what's it? Rob, no sweet tea. Man, come on, are you serious? Hey, Yvonne, Miss Stevens, let me tell you something. Man, sweet tea is awesome. And you know who's got the best sweet tea? I'm going to tell you right now. You want me to tell you who's got the best sweet tea? Yeah, look. I'm going to tell you who's got the best sweet tea. Sonny's and Stark. Sonny's and Stark has got the best sweet tea I've ever tasted. Barbie, you agree? Rob, you agree? Tell me about it. Yeah, that's right. Hey, man, get me some sweet tea from Sonny's any day of the week. Here at Sunsweet Raspberry. Yeah, boy. Hey, I don't mind raspberry tea. Yep. Rob Barry said, yep, you got that right. Yes, sir. Hey, did you see where they're opening up, Rob and Barbie? They're opening up Laredo's in Union County in Lake Butler. Did you see that? They almost got it done. I don't know when they're going to open it up. I guess after the first of the year. But they're going to open it up. How about that? Laredo's over there. Gross, Kenna. Here I have to go to a Mexican restaurant. Are you missing Laredo's down here? Did you remember Laredo's? Yeah, Laredo's, man, it's getting big everywhere. Keystone here, Lake Butler. Pretty soon they're going to have one in Girard, Ohio. You see, boo. Ooh. Oh, okay. Pass. But anyway, Trinity Christian, PK Young, who beat us last year, is in that. Taylor County, thank God we ain't going to have to play them. That's who's in that. All right. Well, here's the interesting fact. All right, you just remember I said from 384 to 749 is 3A. So, Deborah, how you doing? I love you and I miss you. All right, here's the difference. So, I've got Bradford's population. Can anybody guess what Bradford High School's population is as far as students go? I didn't know this. I was off a little bit, by the way. Yeah, you missed Laredo's, absolutely. So, we have to be minimum or maximum 749. Bradford is at 801. You remember I said 200 last week? Well, it's less than that. It's about 59 students from us to go to 4A to 3A. And Billy Rayburn was asking about that. Yeah, the old chicken place in front of the post office. Yep, there you go. So, that's how many students. So, Billy Rayburn, I'm going to keep this, and we'll go over that when Billy comes on. So, Bradford has 801 students. Well, now we're in Region 1 in Class 4A, which we stayed. So they move Rains out. Guess who they bring in? Bowles. What does Bowles do? Bowles recruits. So there you go. We get Bowles in there, Mariana on the Panhandle there. Santa Fe we still keep. But in Region 2, Keystone Heights is in Region 2. You know, so we're still going to play some good teams. And we'll see what Bradford does next year on that. Excuse me. So that's good. Class 5A is from 1,169 students to 1,648 students. Class 6A is which Columbia, Lake City, where I work at, Lake City, is 1,663 students to 1,993 students. I cannot believe Lake City has that many people. I went to BHS. Oh shit. Hey, I told you can say anything on here and you won't get penalized. All right. So that's 6A. Then with 7A, it's 2,009 students to 2,404 students. That's 7A. And the big class 8A, which Mandarin won, by the way. Mandarin, just on the other side, over there in Jacksonville, south side of Jacksonville, right across the Buckman Bridge. Hey, 8A, 2,406 students to 4,800 students. My God, that's a big school. You know who's? You remember the Parkland shooting down there, down south last year? Remember when they went in there and that old boy shot the place up because he was a lunatic? Yep, that's one of the schools that's in Class 8A. They're a big school. They have like 4,000 students. Good grief, right? Absolutely. So that's the way that works, and it is what it is. So I'm going to say that for Billy Rayburn. All right. Now, let's talk about, I got all this clip. See, man, I live in Columbia, right? Oh, really? I work at New Millennium, Yvonne, over there at New Millennium, and some of the guys that are on here work at New Millennium as well. So, yep. Okay. I'm going to let you go on that. All right. So, NBA basketball, if anybody's interested. The Raptors are sitting with a 23-9 record. They're overall number 1 on the East. Bucks is sitting at second place, 20-9. Then the Pacers, the 76ers, and the Celtics. The Magic is at about the number 8 spot, and they got a 14-15 record. How about NBA West? So, the Nuggets. You would think that it would be the Warriors, but the Warriors are not. The Nuggets are 20-9, and the Warriors are 21-10 organized. Yeah, I wish. So I just moved out and had enough of Mexican food. Yeah, I hear you. So, and then the Thunder are 19-10. And how about the Lakers with LeBron James? They're sitting in fourth right now with an 18-12 record. Dadgum, that LeBron James, man. He can take a team and make them look like gold, man. What the heck's going on there? So, there you go. All right, let's talk about pro football. Cleveland. Kenna, you're right. The Cleveland Cavaliers suck. But I've got a little news for you about your Cleveland Browns. Hey, they ain't so bad. That Baker Mayfield kid, let me tell you something. Hey, he's awesome. Barbara Crawford, who is this? Barbie, don't tell her who I really am. Man, she's gonna say, man, I don't even want to listen no more. But anyway, so let's take a look at the NFL. The NFL. AFC West is the Chiefs are in. They're 11-3. The Chargers are in 11-3. The thing we got to figure out here is who's going to have home field advantage throughout. So the Chargers beat the Chiefs earlier, so they got the tiebreaker right now, but they still got to play again. So anyway, those two teams are in. So then we go to the AFC South where Jacksonville is. Guess what Jacksonville does? They suck. They suck. Their defense ain't bad, but Rob Barrett, you said it, the Jags suck. They can't beat their self out of a wet paper bag. Good gosh. Man, I tell you what. Lots of love. You never man. I used to work with them. Yeah, well, yeah. We're old now. But anyway, the Texans are 10-4, and the Colts is 8-6, and the Titans are 8-6. And then those old lowly Jaguars are 4-10. So the Texans are probably in for sure. I don't know if the Colts or the Texans, they may get the wild card. But anyway, so the AFC East, here's what really surprises me. AFC East. The Patriots are 9-5. Man, the Patriots has lost a couple in a row. I was watching Tom Brady the other night. Tom Brady's not the same Tom Brady as he used to be. Tom Brady, man, is slack. Man, I've never seen Tom Brady throw into double coverage and all that. He got sacked a couple of times. He just don't look like the same self. And Gronkowski, what is he doing? Man, he's running patterns. Man, I don't know what the hell he's doing. But anyway, so the Patriots are 9-5. They'll probably win that. But the playoffs are going to go through Kansas City or the Chargers. So if the Patriots want to get back to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to go through one of those teams. So the Dolphins are 7-7. They got their ass whooped by Minnesota this past week. Dalvin Cook ran all over them. So the Bills are bad and the Jets are out. They suck too. The AFC North. The Steelers are 8-5 because they beat the Patriots. So yes, so look at there, 8-5-1. So the Steelers on top of that division, but the Ravens are right there at 8-6. So it's going to battle between the Ravens. But Kenna, let me say here, the Browns are 6-7-1. Here at this house, it's the Steelers. Okay, I get it. But look, if your Browns could somehow pull this off, let me see. Yep, Rob, let me tell you what. Your Redskins are 7-7, and they suck. All right, there you go. So anyway, the Browns, if they could win a couple of games, and the Steelers and the Ravens could lose a couple of games, they would win that North, AFC North. Can you believe that? Baker Mayfield, I wouldn't mind seeing them do that. I hope they make the playoffs. And then the Bengals, they suck. They're 6-8. They suck. All right, that's that. So the Cowboys are 8-6. I'm looking at it. The Eagles are 7-7. The Redskins are 7-7, and the Giants are 5-9. Rob, you want to tell me what the Giants do? They suck. All right. So let's scroll down here a minute. You know, as I got all my handy dandy here. Well, let me go up here. So I got to open it up here. Let's see. So, yep. All right. So we just went over the AFC. So we're going over the NFC. Well, I just told you, oh boy, we ain't going over nothing right now because I just messed up that computer. So wait a minute. Let's see. All right. Hang on. Let me get there. All right. So, let me go back. Golly, look at that. What in the heck is going on here? Let it load up a minute. Major upset that the Browns can pull this out, especially since they fired their coach. Yup. Kenham, at least they don't. The Jags suck. Sherry, the Jags suck. I'm going to tell you right now. You couldn't give me a set of tickets right now to go see the Jaguars. You know why? Because I have to pay $20 for parking. I have to pay $20 for 2 beers, $22 for 2 hot dogs. And by the time I get out of there, I done spent $150, and them damn tickets didn't cost me nothing, and they're going to lose. They suck. Okay. So, there we go. Anyway. So, hey, let me look. Hang on. Bear with me. Here we go. Here, wait a minute. I got to go back. Yvonne, what are you doing to me here? Man, you got me all rattled up. Put your glasses back on. Lots of light. No, it ain't the glasses. It's my dadgum fingers. See if Patriots quarterback didn't even shake hands. Didn't notice that. Yeah, I did notice that. I thought he did come out there and give a little love tap somebody, and then he ran into the tunnel. Remember? They were sort of just booing him out of there, really. Yeah, trying to go to a Cowboy game. Is that on your bucket list? Are you a Cowboys fan, Yvonne? You a Cowboys fan? $80 to park. Man, where are you parking at? Is that valet parking? Yeah, the Tornadoes do play better ball, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. What you know about hockey and Jacks? I do know. The Jacksonville Icemen. I do know something, Kim. They are awesome. I went to their very first game last year, sat right there on the front row, front ice right there. Man, they were banging and bam and all that good stuff. They got their ass kicked, though, by the Orlando Solar Bears. 5-0. But they're better this year. So, hey, yeah, you need to go. Oh, man. Hey, wear a jacket, though. It's a little cool in there, but wear a jacket. The Jacksonville Icemen. Absolutely. You need to go. Who you going with, by the way? Well, we got to be faithful to the Jags. Yeah, we do. You're right. They suck. So, stink? How about that? Okay. So, all right. So the Cowboys, is that your team, Yvonne? Yeah, the Cowboys? Yeah, well, sorry about your luck. So, the NFC West, that's who I want to talk about. Hell no. No regular parking. Went to the game against the Jags. $80? What in the hell? You parked in valet. Man, that ain't no $80. Did you park inside the stadium? What'd they do? Give you a steak with that? No. Man, the most faithful fans are in Cleveland. The Dog Pound. Woo, 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 woo. The Dog Pound. You ever been to the Dog Pound? Yep. I'll tell you what, the Dog Pound is awesome. Not my team. Who's your team? The Jags or the Cowboys? Yvonne, I want to know who your team is. Is it the Jags or the Cowboys? Neither one of them sorry teams because they suck. All right. So the Rams are 11-3. The Seahawks are 8-6, by the way. 49ers took their ass out. Isn't that? No, had to walk far. For $80? They should have at least got you a bus or a tricycle or something. Come on, man. What's going on here? All right. The 49ers are 4-10. They stink. And the Cardinals are 3-11. You know what they're going to do with the Cardinals? Move them back to St. Louis. Yeah, that's where they need to go. How about a surprise here? Let me tell you who's a surprise, Rob. Rob, let me tell you who's a surprise. How about them Bears? The Chicago Bears from Soldier Field, Chicago. Look at, hey, they 10-4. 10-4. They got a hell of a defense, man. They stick people down. Oh, Aaron Rodgers got his ass knocked down a couple of times. Hey, threw a couple of interceptions. Some beads or something. What? Are you talking Mardi Gras, Yvonne? Man, we ain't even got to Mardi Gras yet. We still talking some football. But anyway, look, the Bears are 10-4. The Vikings are 7-6-1. Possibility on the outside. What's up, Bart? Hey, the Bears. I like them Bears. Woo! Yep, they got a good defense. The Packers are 5-8-1. Aaron Rodgers and his Packers. Guess what they do, Yvonne? You want to write it in there? They suck. All right, the Lions, they're 5-9. They suck too. Yeah, well. Hey, let me tell you my team. Here, y'all know who my team is? It's coming up. I do love the Jags. I love the Dolphins. Back in 1980, me and my dad, for the parking. But Mark Raw is fun. It is. Me and my dad went to a game in 1980. And we had to put bags on our heads when we went in. They were playing the Raiders. It was Monday Night Football. Howard Cosell was calling the game. 500 people in the stadium. That's it. They called it the No Dome. You know who was? Hey, you know who it was? It was the Saints. Man, the New Orleans, Archie Manning, back to pass. Eddie Sack. Kenny Stabler, back to pass. Throws it left-handed. A mile down the dadgum stadium. Touchdown. That's going. Oh, yeah. I do need to tell him that. You're right. Don't say Miami. I like Miami. I like the Dolphins. But anyway, the Saints is my team. Always been the New Orleans Saints. Love them. Hey, they're 12-2. They fixing to lock down. Hey, they may lock down that home field advantage if they win next week. Hey, that was a close game they played against the Panthers last night, 12-9. Hey, but they pulled it out. Drew Brees and Kamara and all them boys. They're bad tail. The Saints. The Panthers, they got beat last night. Guess what? Billy, they suck. Falcons, 5-9. Suck. The Buccaneers, which I do like the Buccaneers, just too bad. Damn, they can't decide on their quarterback. Is it Jameis Winston this week? Is it Fitzpatrick this week? Their defense ain't been, yeah, it was a good game last night. It was. Yeah, it was really good. Defense has struggled. Good game. Cam Newton blew that game, though. I'll be honest with you. But anyway, 5-9, the Buccaneers, they suck right now. So that's the way that looks. So now let's talk about the big stuff. And then I'm going to mention about the Christmas. And you know what, Barbie? We've been on, Barbie, in exactly an hour and 28 minutes. And I'm still going, and I love it. You know why? Because this is On the Spot, the show where you can bring your opinion, your ideas, your views right here to this forum, and nobody's going to say anything. We're going to talk about it. This show is from coast to coast. It starts in Jacksonville, Florida, all the way through Lauderdale, up to Jackman, Maine, all the way across to Montreal, through Toronto, back down into Chicago, all the way across to the West Coast, back down into California, and all the way back across this way. You know why? Because we're nationwide. ZZ Top's got a song. We're nationwide. You know that? Yeah, we are. We're worldwide. Last week, we had a person that I know that's in the military hit us from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I want you to look that up. It's a coastal town. Beautiful place. That's where I bought some of my wife's jewelry that she has, by the way. That's worth a lot of money. So if I ever divorce her, man, I'm going to have to take that jewelry back. Man, it's expensive. Anyway, hey, I like the Saints. That was a good game. Yep, Cam really did stink it up. He did. Yep, I love the Saints too, man. The Saints are good, man. Shoot, Sean Payton and them boys, man. I don't know. Yeah, they're good. I like Drew Brees. Drew Brees is a class act. Class act. Class act. Hey, always congratulating somebody. Always doing something for the community. Can't wait till March so we can talk Indians. Yes. And we can also talk the Atlanta Braves. I love the Atlanta Braves. Who loves the Atlanta Braves? Raise your hand. Oh, you can't raise your hand, but you can tell me something there. Who loves the Atlanta Braves? I do. I love them Atlanta Braves. Barbie, you like the Atlanta Braves? Don't answer that, Barbie. Barbie don't like baseball. Maybe she does. Barbie's a big sports fan, by the way. Yeah. So, Barbie, yeah, I got to get to that, and we'll go over that. Yeah, let me just check into my Facebook here. Where is it, Barbie? Heck, I just shut her down, I think. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so for all of you that are on, you can go back and listen to the show. But anyway, we were trying to help out a couple of single moms that have, okay, whatever. Yes, worldwide, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. I know that we've had, when we did, in my opinion, Munich, Germany, I think we had somebody from Auckland, New Zealand, some mess like that. Anyway, all places I've been to, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what he says. You can talk about anything. That's true, Yvonne, anything. Absolutely. That is the truth. You can talk about anything. You know why? Because we're going to hammer it out here. because we are all part of the American party. The American party is the people's party. We put America first. That's what we want to do. We want to help. I don't care if you're black, green, blue, white, orange, purple, orange, Martian. Yeah, I do care if you're a Martian. Martians are smarter than us. We don't need no Martians out here. I have to cheer for the Nationals because the Indians traded the best catcher in the league. I'm going, yeah, they did. Hey, I don't know what the hell y'all were thinking there. But anyway, so I'm going to open this up. But anyway, we got some single moms here that's got 3 kids that's going through a bad time. We would love to help them out. We've already bought some stuff for them. And Barbie and them's doing their part as well. And we would love for anybody that's listening to this show tonight, if they want to donate, they'll be able to do that. And there's a couple of ways that you can do that. Barbie is on here. She's created a page that you can go to, and you can message her. I'm the co-deal on that. I guess the co-host, Barbie, is that what you call it? The co-partner? But anyway, you can go on there and you can get you can tell Barbie what you want to do and how you want to do it. And if you want to send any money, and you're going, David, man, we don't know you from Heck and Shinola. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll swear on a stack of Bibles. 100% of that money that is given will go to buy those kids something or their mother something. I promise you that. You can take that to the bank. I'm telling you right now, we are going to use all that money to help all those kids and those mothers. It's a bad time for them, and if you want to send some money, I'd like to do it before the 24th, but we've set this up till the 28th. That's right, co-host. So being raised by instead of letting him go to foster care. Yeah, Yvonne, I hear that. So, and that's that's some things that are going on right now. She's a good co-host. Absolutely, she's a good co-host. See, I could be the co-host on this other thing. See, I'm the host here. You know, the co-host on the other one. Yvonne, do you like our show so far? Tell me if you like. Hey, on that note, please remember a family here in Youngstown that a young single mother lost all 5 of her children. Yes, we'll do that. And see, this is what I want this show to do. I want this show to be able to help out everybody. As we sell these American Party shirts, we're going to put all that money in the bank. And we're going to help out people next year at Thanksgiving. We're going to help people out at Christmas. We're going to help people out throughout the year. Maybe you know somebody, man, that's short on their rent or whatever. We're going to do whatever it takes. Thank you, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. You don't know how much that means to me. And that's exactly right. Love Barbie. God, yes, absolutely, man. She keeps me straight. If it wasn't for her, man, I'd be probably lost on half of this stuff. Feel the pain, stay positive. Absolutely. And when you go see the Iceman tomorrow night, just remember to bring that jacket because you're going to get a little cold. So, yeah, those kids need our help, and we're already doing some of those things. But if you want to, thank you, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. Hey, we're just trying to make it fun. We're trying to make it also informative. And we're going to talk other things. It just happens to be the Christmas spirit right now. And you know, we're talking about Christmas and the holiday season. So we want you to make sure that you remember all your loved ones, all your friends and everybody. Safe travels for sure. Next week, this Tuesday, is going to be Christmas already. So we will be doing the show again. Even if I have 2 listeners, I'm going to do the show because I want to keep it going. I want to keep it rolling just like we're doing. I don't, unless there's just something that's majorly wrong with me or something that's going on, we're going to continue to do the show as much and as often as we can. The show is Tuesdays from 7 to 8 o'clock. I know we're into the 8:30 hour, but we restarted because this was actually on my page to start with. And the on the spot, we wanted to be on that. That's where we wanted to come from, not my personal page. So the communities have really come together. That's exactly right. And, you know, we have the Shop with a Cop down here. Kenny, you may have participated in that a time or two or heard about it. As a matter of fact, they went shopping today. I think they had 130 kids at the Walmart, man. They were shopping, grabbing stuff. I usually go to that, but I had to work today. Thank you, Kim. I really appreciate that. it really means a lot to me. I do this for you guys. This ain't about me. I'm just a vessel here. This is about you guys. This is your show. This is what you can bring your problems. You can bring whatever you want to talk about. I'm serious. You can mess with me. You can do it right here. Whatever you want to do. So absolutely. So I'll be okay. I'm glad about that, Kenneth. Thank you very much. I want you to be on here because, like I said, we're going to do a Christmas special as we've done tonight. So, when it comes to this time of year and helping people out, I get real sentimental about that. Like I said, I'm a people person. I want to be able to help people out. And, it always comes back to you. It comes back tenfold, 20-fold. It comes back big time. And that's not why I do it, but it does. And I tell you right now, if you just give just a little bit, whether it's your time, whether it's money, whether it's just an ear, whether it's some love, whatever it is, it's going to come back to you 20-fold. So I hear you. And I'm fixing to shut her down here in just a couple of minutes. We'll table the football stuff, the college football, till next week. I may. Barbie, if we're available, we're going to do this thing with these kids, and if you want to send a check or a money order or whatever, you can send it here. If you'll write this down, I'll say it real slow. Good night, Rob. Did you enjoy the show, brother? I hope you did. You can send it to New Millennium in care of David Rodgers, Rodgers. 1992 Northwest Bascom Norris Drive. That's BASCOM Norris, NORRIS Drive, Lake City, Florida 32055. So I know it's getting late, and that will we're wanting to get everybody into bed here. It's at the 8:35 hour, and I'm glad that y'all was able to come on and join us. We'll make sure that we start off with On the Spot next week, so everybody will be able to join us and come on. God bless you guys. I love each and every one of you. And I want to leave you with Young Americans again. We started that, so we'll listen to that on the way out. On behalf of myself, Mr. Friday Night David Rodgers, along with Barbie Crawford, who has co-host duties as well. I love each and every one of you. God bless you. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. May come on maybe a Friday night or maybe a Saturday night or whatever. Just say hello and maybe get into some college football. We'll know some more now. I know there's a football game going on right now, and we'll do that. So thank you very much for all the likes, all the loves. Really appreciate it. God bless you guys. And let's go out with the Young Americans right here. Young Americans by David Bowie. Thank you guys. I love each and every one of you. God bless. If there's anything you need from me, you can message. Fine, good night. Love you too, Kenneth. Good night. God bless you.